this is Mary with All Things Automotive, bringing you here today a 2022 Toyota RAV4 Adventure. This vehicle features a 2.5-liter inline-4 gasoline engine with all-wheel drive. There have been no accidents or damages reported to CARFAX, and this vehicle is a CARFAX certified one owner as well. As we get closer here to the front of this SUV, you'll be able to see that it is a sleek Lunar Rock Gray with chrome and black accents, as you'll be able to see there on the front grille as well as down around those fog lights. Those fog lights will help you out in inclement weather, and speaking of inclement weather, we'll come along here to the side to take a look at this vehicle's tires and wheels. This vehicle features black 19-inch aluminum alloy wheels, and as for the tire treads, you have got a good amount of life left in those, but I'll get you those exact measurements here in just a second, as this vehicle, along with all the other vehicles here at All Things Automotive, has undergone a new multi-point inspection, as well as received a fresh oil change, a new cabin air filter, and a new engine air filter, so you don't need to worry about replacing any of those anytime soon. Here on the outside of your mirror caps, you do have your turn signal indicators integrated into those. And on the insides on the mirrors, you do have a blind spot indicator that will light up if there's anybody in your blind spot, helping you to drive just a little bit safer. All along the top of this SUV, you do have black roof rails if you ever want to transport anything up there. And on the handles, you do have passive keyless entry, which is really convenient. Basically, if the vehicle's locked, you'll be able to get into it without ever having to take the keys out of your pocket or your purse. We'll now take a look here to the inside of this vehicle. Here on the inside of this SUV, you do have a lovely jet black leather upholstery on the seats with some burnt orange stitching to accent that. And like I had mentioned earlier, you do have those chrome and black accents making the way up the dashboard. While we're looking over here, I'll just open up the glove box and bring you the results of that multi-point inspection that I was talking about. And as you'll be able to see here on this inspection sheet, you do have green checks the entire way around. And as for your tire treads, you have 10-30 seconds in all of your tires. And as for your brake pads, you have 10-30 seconds in both the front and the rear. So you have a long ways to go before you need to replace any of those wearables. I'd also like to mention that with the purchase of this vehicle, you do get the original owner's manual with it as well. So if you have any questions after you buy it, you'll be able to look them up in there. We'll now continue on to take a look here at the rear occupant seating. As you'll be able to see back here, this vehicle can seat a total of 5 people, but if you seat 4 or less, this middle seat does fold down to become an additional armrest with 2 cup holders in it. You also have USB-C charging ports back here for these rear occupants, and you do have a pocket on the back of that front passenger seat. Down on the floor, you do have all-weather floor mats to help keep your floors nice and clean, and over here on the door, all the doors do have a cup holder in them as well as powered windows. We'll just close that door and we'll continue around to take a look here at the rear of this SUV. Back here, you do have a rear backup camera to help you whenever you're parking or going in reverse, and I will just open up the tailgate to show you how much space you have here in the rear. Alright, as you'll be able to see back here, you do have a good amount of space to haul some pretty large items, and the seats do fold down to give you a lot more space. You also have anchor points to strap down any large items from shifting around as you drive, and those seats do have top and bottom anchor points as well if you have little ones who need car seats. Underneath the floorboards back here, you do have a spare tire if you're ever in a pinch. And I will just close that liftgate back down, and we'll continue around here to the driver's side. I would like to mention that with the purchase of this vehicle, you do get 2 keys for your convenience and to help prevent you from ever getting locked out. This vehicle does have powered mirrors, powered windows, and powered door locks, and as for the driver's seat, you do have 8-way powered seating adjustments, meaning you can move the seat forwards, backwards, up, down, tilting the seat forward and back, and then 2-directional lumbar support. You also have a telescopic steering wheel, meaning you can move it in and out as well as up and down to fit you as you like. And to the left of that steering wheel is just a small space, as well as your dashboard backlight controls. I'll now just get inside this vehicle and turn it on for you. This vehicle is a push to start. And now that the engine is running and the dashboard's lit up, you'll be able to see that this vehicle has about 48,526 miles on it. We'll take our attention over here to the left side of the steering wheel, as over here are your dashboard navigation buttons. So with these, you can cycle through all the different information and services this vehicle provides to you. Beneath those dashboard navigation buttons, you do have your Bluetooth and call controls, as this vehicle does have smartphone integration. And then on the right side of the steering wheel, you do have lane keep assist as well as adaptive cruise control. Adaptive cruise control is really convenient because you can basically set a certain speed to cruise along the highway at, but if you end up falling behind somebody, this vehicle will automatically match their speed. And you can also set how far away you want to follow them. We'll now take a look here to the center of this vehicle. Here in the center of the vehicle, you do have your lovely touchscreen LCD display, and I'll just throw it in reverse to show you that backup camera in action. To the left and right of that display, you do have buttons for it. A bit farther down are your climate controls, your electronic stability control toggle, which just helps to prevent skidding and sliding, a small space for something like your phone, a power outlet and USB charging port, your main gear shift, drive mode and terrain switches, parking brake, 2 cup holders, and then your main storage compartment behind all of that with 2 USB-C charging ports inside. We'll now move on to the last section of this video. Here in the last section of this video, we do want to address that this vehicle is pre-owned, so we'll be looking around for any blemishes, nicks, or stains. We know a lot of our customers come from very far away, and we want the purchasing process to be transparent and straightforward. We want you to know what you're getting with the purchase of this vehicle, imperfections and all. So as I'm looking around the inside of this vehicle, nothing significant is really standing out to me. There are no odors or scents whatsoever, so we'll take a look here now at the outside of it. Again, we'll be looking up and down for any of those imperfections, starting by coming along here to the front of this vehicle. And here along the front, you do have a few small nicks, most likely from stone chips. Stone chipping is extremely common. Almost every vehicle has some form of it. The only way you can really prevent it is just by not driving your vehicle. Come along here now to the passenger side. Nick there. A nick on the handle of the front passenger side. And we'll come along here now to the rear. Now, often on SUVs, where I do tend to see several imperfections is where the liftgate meets the bumper, as people don't take care of putting items in and taking items out. And as I take a look here, we do have some wear on this black plastic, a scratch there, as well as some wear here on the bumper. And I will just close that liftgate back down. A nick there. And we'll continue back around here to the driver's side. A scuff on that front driver's side handle. And we are back to where we started. That generally concludes this video vehicle tour. This vehicle has a lot of great features to offer. If you're interested in a gray SUV with the ability to seat 5, fold-down seats with a good amount of space in the rear, a spare tire, a rear backup camera, black roof rails, all-weather floor mats, leather upholstery, smartphone integration, a blind spot monitor, lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, fog lights, 2 keys, passive keyless entry, and all-wheel drive, this is a good option for you. If you're interested in this vehicle, come and check it out at All Things Automotive, located at 21518 Great Cove Road, McConnellsburg, PA. Or you can give us a call at 717-485-4224. You can also check out this 4-door wagon and other listings on our website at www.allthingsautomotive.com. Thank you for watching this video, and have a great day!